Hi guys, and welcome back for another video here at Ricky's Vape Spot. Today we'll be taking a look at the Petri V2 by dotMod. So dotMod is actually really known for their RDAs. I know they came out with an RTA tank a while ago, but mainly they're actually known for their RDAs, and I think they are doing a really nice job. I'm not that huge of a fan of RDAs simply because I'm not used to dripping. I like my juice in tanks, and I like to go out and not have to carry a whole bottle of juice with me. But when I'm at home, or if I test out some new juice, or if I just like to enjoy a vape, I do enjoy a nice RDA now and then. And the dotMod Petri, the V2 was actually one of the RDAs that I wanted to get for a long time already. The only problem is that it's not really that easy to find here in Croatia. I had to order it from abroad, and I actually found a shop in France. They carried it. I will leave the link down in the description box below. So dotMod is also known for their nice packaging and branding, and of course design altogether. And I think the unbox experience of this Petri V2 is definitely something that adds up to the value of the whole product. The RDA is not the cheapest one, and one would even wonder if it's okay for an RDA to cost, I don't know, 80-90 euros. But I think that's for everybody on their own to decide. So right now I think we should go down to the table, do an unboxing and have a closer look at it. We'll put a build inside, and then we'll go back to top and have a vape and talk a little bit more about it. Okay guys, and here we are up close and personal with the dotMod Petri RDA. This is the box that comes in. This is actually a really nice box, black one. It does have some package contents here on the back, as well as some company infos. On the front there is their logo, and that's basically about it. It's a pretty clean box. We have some gold sides here and here on this side. So to open it up, it comes in on this magnetic flap. You just open it up, and here we have the dotMod Petri RDA contained in this glass tube. The drip tip is here. So this. And we do get an Allen key here. Underneath in the box, we do get the authenticity certificate. So let's check out the atomizer itself. On top we do have this dotMod logo. It's branded. And to open it up, it does come in this, as I said, glass container here. And we do get some extra O-rings on the bottom, so we can close this down. And let's open up the dotMod Petri drip tip here. It comes in this glass container as well, just the drip tip itself, and we can fit it on top of here. We'll put it now on my VT75 Nano. This will be a really nice combo, looking good. And now let's just screw this off, and let's check out the base itself. We have a two-post design here. We have screws. You can basically tighten them down with your fingers, or you can use a screwdriver to tighten them down. The whole base is actually gold plated, and we do have some PEEK insulator on the bottom here. We do get nice and big feed holes here for your wires. So basically any type of wire will fit inside, as long as it's not overly huge. And let's check out the bottom as well. On the bottom here, everything is gold plated. I'm not sure if you can see that, but we do have the logo here on top. We have Petri here on the side. We have V2 on the bottom, and the serial number is engraved in here too as well. So it's a pretty nice device. And of course the machining is really good. Let's check out the top cap here. It doesn't have any adjustable airflow, so you're basically set with what you got here, but I'm pretty okay with that. This is the top cap, and this basically comes off the easiest. We have two O-rings on the bottom securing it really nicely, and then we have one O-ring here on the top preventing it basically from when it's sitting on your mod, preventing basically everything from just going up. So the dripping experience will be really nice with this one. We do have dotMod here on the front branded and dotMod logo on the drip tip as well. That's basically about it. There's not really much to it, so I want to screw that on my mod right now, and let's put a build inside. Today I'll be using this Clapton wire, Canthal and nichrome. We'll do actually a 3mm coil, actually two 3mm coils with about 6 to 7 reps. We'll check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we want to maybe unscrew this as well. Of course, if you want to secure your leads, you might as well want to tighten them down with a screwdriver. So let's just get it closely together how we want it. And then I'll insert the screwdrivers again just to get it straight, like so. And the other one like so. So both of them are 3mm screwdrivers, just in case you wondered. And then we want to get it to the center. So first of all, just adjust them approximately, and then you can basically move them around as you wish and as you like. So now to tighten them down completely, I will just use my screwdriver. And really nice, they're not, those screws are really not clipping the wire or anything, so you shouldn't have any problem. So before I clip off the excess leads here, I will just make sure that my coils are straight. So that should basically about do it. Now let's clip off the excess leads here. And of course, I usually like to do that if you have some excess leads here, you know, just get them closer to the posts. So I really have to say this deck is really simple and easy to build. Let's try and clean it up a little bit more. I will fire it. So it's coming out to 0.37, approximately 0.4 ohms. Let's try and fire it up. I want to get the wattage up a little bit more. You want to try to get them to glow evenly as much as possible, and then the rest will sort itself out anyways. Okay, I think that will do it for now. Let's wick this thing up. I will use some cotton bacon stripes. So on basically whatever I do when I wick up an RDA, I try and get the cotton even. So just roll it out a little bit and fluff it up. And now we'll feed this one through. I like those post designs because they're basically centering the coil in between those two posts. And you can really get a really nice and even build inside. And now we'll just actually clip off the excess here. Don't need to worry about being too long or not, just clip it off. And one thing left to do is just like tuck in the cotton, and I usually tuck it in from the side here and then just try to move it underneath the coil and keep it fluffy. So now we'll just take some juice and prime it really nicely. Okay, prime it up a little bit more, just a few more drops, and then you can actually fire it up. Okay guys, and that's basically about it. Now the only thing left to do is you want to line those airflow holes with your coils. So put them right in the center and you're basically ready to go. Okay, let's go back to top and have a vape and talk a little bit more about it. So I do have to say, I really like the Petri V2, and while I was checking it out online, I knew actually I'm gonna like it simply because, first of all, I'm really a sucker for designs, and if something is that good looking and simple to use, I'm all up for it. Another thing is that I really like simplicity, so I don't like a whole lot of airflow options. Especially with RDAs, and if I have an RDA that the airflow is just right, I tend to not mess with it and this is the case actually with the Petri V2. The airflow, the restrictiveness, it's not fully open. Airflow holes are about 3 millimeters on both sides, but this is giving me that perfect restriction for my lung hits, and I really enjoy this one. I'm not able to find a lot of cons for this device, except maybe the price point on it. The machining is absolutely beautiful on this. I do like the tolerances, so they do have 2 O-rings on the bottom, so if you go and take off your top cap, it's not gonna mess with your base here. It's basically a set and forget device, and dripping, for example, through the mouthpiece is easy as well because it's a wide bore drip tip, and I think it just works the way it should. The flavor I get out of this is amazing as well. Actually, just the way I like it. I'm not able to compare it to a lot of other drippers because I don't own a lot of other drippers, but it's right there with my tugboat, maybe even better. That's the way I kind of like it, and I just don't want to mess with it. So the post holes are definitely big enough to get in any type of builds that you want to, and I think the big screws that you saw on the posts are really helping with your builds, and you can actually just tighten them down finger tight, and then just, you know, play with your builds in order to get them just right, and then just tighten them down with the screwdriver. This gets a big plus for me. And I'm definitely going to be using this one for a long time. dotMod also has a variety of options of colored top caps and stuff that you can purchase separately from this, and they do have the Petri V2 in a lot of different color options as well. So if you didn't have a chance yet to check out the Petri V2, I would highly recommend you go and check it out. The whole unboxing experience and the quality that you get with this is definitely amazing. I like the finish on it as well, although I'm not really sure this is really something that could hold up a lot of beating, but I don't tend to like throw it around, so I think it should be good. Let's talk a little bit about the price point for this one. So the site that I got it from, I hope I'm gonna pronounce it correctly, Le Petit Vapoteur. Le Petit Vapoteur, just a French site. The Tripper Petri V2 goes there for 89.90 euros, and they also have the Petri V2 stainless steel RDA in stock. Also the dot box 75 watt, a box mod from dotMod. Yeah, 89.90 euros. It's a steep price definitely for a RDA, but as I said, you don't have to get it. I just like it, and I've always wanted one. That's why I got it. So yeah, I think that about concludes it for this video. I don't want to keep it too long. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you did find some of those informations useful here. If you did, as always, please like and subscribe. That will mean a lot to me. And you can also follow me on my Facebook page, my Twitter account, or my Instagram account. I'm wishing you all a wonderful rest of the day. Let's keep on vaping, and I'll see you again pretty soon.